next match here, our next title match, Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. This has been building up 7 years in the making between these two. This is a very interesting feud, especially with the Judgment Day running Raw, actually. Seth Rollins fighting against the odds. What do you guys think about this one heading into this matchup?
Okay, scratch that. This one is actually the harder one to pick.
Yeah.
because you're thinking by the story, hypothetically speaking, Finn Balor should come out on top. I mean, you talk about the way their story has gone. You talk about, what is it, 7 years in the making since their Universal title match at that 2016 SummerSlam where Finn got hurt. You would think that 7 years later, Finn should be the one to come out on top, especially when you're seeing how the Judgment Day is pretty much ruling WWE TV, on both Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, finally showing that dominance as a group that we have been waiting for. So you would think that Finn would come out on top, but then you got Priest still with the Money in the Bank contract. And I know they had teased weeks ago that there was dissension between Balor and Priest. They've kind of cooled off on that, but it will be the perfect time for Priest to heat things back up. What if Priest decides Finn wins and he cashes in on?
But it's like, why destroy?
Or Finn loses, and then here comes Priest cashing in Money in the Bank. And Finn is just standing there looking at him like, yeah, you did what I couldn't do. So that's why this is hard, because Damian Priest has had the Money in the Bank for so long.
Not that long.
Well, not that long. Well, yeah, not that long, but remember how I said you remember how I said that with the Money in the Bank briefcases, sometime when Vince was 100% in charge, it always seemed like they always tried to cash in one Money in the Bank briefcase as fast as possible because they didn't want both briefcases. So I feel like they're at the point right now where it's like, okay, we have to do something with one of these briefcases now. And
I don't know.
But based on the story, Finn should come out on top. So that's why I'm going to go Finn Balor on this one, because based on the story, it makes too much sense for Finn to be the one to come out on top, therefore continuing the dominance of Judgment Day.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's tough for me because it's like I do kind of want Finn to win, but I don't. The tough thing is that Seth Rollins is still so hot right now. Exactly. To take the title off of him, it's like, okay, Finn wins. Is it gonna be like a lukewarm title reign? Like, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, he has a Judgment Day. Yeah, they could help him win, but is he gonna be popping as like a Seth right now? I feel like Seth is still really the guy on Raw, which is like, and yeah, that could happen where, hey, Finn loses, Damian Priest wins, and then you still got the Judgment Day with the WWE title, but it's like, then you just have Damian Priest as champ. It's like, is that the right time for it? I don't know. So I'm at a toss up. So I don't know. Dan, you can go. I really don't know who. I think I'm most likely gonna say Finn, but I'm also hesitant on it as well.
I'm gonna go Finn because it's time. It's time. That's just all it is. It's time. He's done all the jobs that he's done. I've said it on this show for probably this whole tenure of our Ring Takes episode. I've been saying it since day one. He needs a win. He needs a win.
He does.
I've been saying it time and time after again. And I understand where they can be like, hey, we're not going to do that because Seth is hot. Seth is going to be hot regardless right now, right? Like, that song is going to keep people entranced. His promos are going to keep people entranced. It gives him something to chase during this title of being a workhorse title. That comes with losing. Like, you're going to face somebody who's going to be on par with you, building the prestige of this title overall. And I just feel like it's time for Finn Balor, man. He has done the job for everybody. They've tried to build him back up, and it's actually working. He's actually getting some promo work in this one, actually being demonic, being obsessed with winning the title as he should be. They have this element of Damian Priest. Will he cash in? Will he not? I feel like they can save that. I don't feel like they have to cash in right away. I feel like if they're going to cash in anything, it's going to be EO's briefcase before Damian Priest. I feel like they can kind of milk that the Money in the Bank match with Damian Priest and Judgment Day and just have him holding it. They're kind of just playing that angle, like, when's he going to cash it in? When's he going to cash it in? When's it going to happen? and then boom, you can do that down the road at some point where he cashes in and upsets Finn Balor at some point. But right now, the guy that needs a title reign, the guy that needs a win is Finn Balor. I just feel like he needs it. You can't keep having him lose. Like, because what does that say about Finn Balor? What does that say about the Judgment Day? He's the guy in the main event picture. He's the de facto leader. If he loses again, he shouldn't be the leader. He should be kicked out. This is going to be your second time losing to Seth Rollins. You lost to Edge. You lost in all these other battles. It's like, like he can't keep losing. He can't keep losing. It's time. It's time. I think it's time.
Yeah, it's time. He does need to win. He's needed to win for the longest time, even before Judgment Day.
He's paid his dues.
Did he have other title reigns? Did he become IC champ or US champ?
He did. He did. He was IC champ, but apparently that year that was during the years when Vince was 100% in charge, and apparently there wasn't much emphasis on the US and IC title. I mean, if you remember back at WrestleMania in what was it, Dallas, when that WrestleMania where Stone Cold and KO main evented, no IC title match, no US title match on the card. They didn't care. Vince didn't care about those mid-card titles.
Vince booked himself.
Basically.
And honestly, that was oh man, I keep thinking about that segment with Pat McAfee and how horrible. I'm like, yo, Vince, like, dude, you're pushing like, what's it? Well, how old is Vince McMahon now? We're talking about 80, 90 now. 70. Dude, you're damn near pushing 80 right now. Like, dude, like those days are done. You can't take bumps anymore, man. That stunning that he took was worse than the one that he took years ago. That was worse. It's like dude got kicked in the stomach and fell down immediately, and it's just like, damn, you didn't even hit the stomach yet, and you're already down. Like, like, dude, you, Shane, all y'all need to realize, like, it's over, man.
Yo, keep Shane out of the ring, please. He bounced off the ropes. He was like, no.
But I do still think we're gonna get a Shane McMahon appearance somewhere down the line, though, because no one knows Shane because he's a McMahon, and he went out like that. He's thinking like, yeah, I can't go out like this. Nah, I gotta come back one time. The fact that the segment was about me, and I got injured. So then Snoop Dogg came and saved the day. So I gotta come back.
Yes.
So who are you going with, Lewis?
I don't know why. Some things just tell me Finn's not going to win it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's weird. And you know what? I'm going to take that chance and live on the edge. So, I'm going to say Seth. I'm going to say Seth.
I swear, bro, Seth Rollins wins this match, I'm going to be like, yeah. Look, Lewis got connects. Yeah.
We're just gonna do away with picks.
I'm gonna just tell you, like, yo, bro, just tell me who you got in creative.
I'm gonna see, you don't want to believe me about the Rumble. See, this is why I keep trying to give you the breadcrumbs. I'm
just saying the breadcrumbs are Cody Rhodes is gonna win the Royal Rumble.
You think that?
Go on the headline WrestleMania 40.
He will headline WrestleMania, just not with the Rumble.